Welcome back to the channel. I am the Ghost of 8. I'm happy you're here and I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, before I go any further, I'm gonna tell you right out the gate, this channel kicks ass. It's awesome. So do yourself a favor and make a great decision today. Subscribe, it's free. If you change your mind later on down the road, you can just unsubscribe. You got everything to gain and nothing to lose. With that being said, let's get into this awesome video. And I'd like to show a poll that I did to start this whole thing off to let you know that I'm not alone, you're not alone, and the feelings you have about this game not being for casual players anymore and how it's too damn sweaty, you are 100% right. So I did this poll on Twitter and I said, is Call of Duty too sweaty for you? Are you not having fun because people are too good and you're getting destroyed too often? It's not about not being good at Call of Duty anymore. It's that these people out here act like it's an Olympic sport. They're trying to win a gold medal for their country and get $1 million prize. But my choices were yes, older gamer, yes, younger gamer, no, older gamer, no, younger gamer. And overwhelmingly, 77% of you answered yes, it's too sweaty. So we're not alone, I'm not crazy. We're all going through the same thing here. But, you know, let me get into this video a little further more and talk about it. Call of Duty. It's a beloved franchise that has brought us joy, frustration, and probably a few broken controllers into the lives of gamers worldwide. While this series has undoubtedly revolutionized multiplayer gaming, there comes a point where we must pause, take a deep breath, and ask ourselves, is this supposed to be fun or a stress-induced exercise in futility? First and foremost, let's address the elephant in the room, which is the main topic of this video, the sheer competitiveness of Call of Duty multiplayer. It's like entering a battlefield where every player has been trained by a goddamn Navy SEAL and professional esport teams. You spawn in, you take 2 steps, and boom! Headshot from across the map by someone who probably has a PhD in bullet trajectory calculations. I don't even get me started on the kill to death ratio obsession. It's like high school math all over again, except instead of algebra, it's how many times you've been mercilessly mowed down by someone with a username like XX Sniper God 69 XXTTV. Then there's the issue of weapon balance. Call of Duty multiplayer is like a bizarre arms race where the goal is to find the most overpowered weapon. It's like playing rock, paper, scissors, except one person has a tank and the other person has a slightly larger rock. The time to kill is just ridiculous in Call of Duty, and also with the skill and how fast these kids can lock onto you because they're snorting amphetamines and drinking caffeine 24/7, using 10% G Fuel discount codes from their favorite wannabe super amazing TTV streamer themselves. It's just out of control. Let's not forget about the maps. Okay, whoever designed these virtual battlegrounds clearly had a vendetta against anyone with a sense of direction. The new Fortune's Keep, what the hell is that? The original Fortune's Keep was fine, but no, they're like, let me cut a bunch of holes into it, make it into some kind of dystopian futuristic of destruction by a massive earthquake. They don't understand flow. Why can't we get Rebirth Island back now? Why do we have to wait so long? This makes no damn sense at all. But perhaps the most baffling aspect of Call of Duty and Warzone and multiplayer is the voice chat. Yeah, woo! And back in the day, Call of Duty lobbies were, yes, they were toxic, but they were funny toxic. Nowadays, everyone's just so hyper-aggressive and stressed out of their mind that they gotta get their Rebirth Island win because they're a TTV streamer of one person might actually donate $2 and hit that subscribe button, so I gotta really perform well. I'm really stressed out right now. I can't believe you killed me. That's what the voice chats are like, man, in this damn game. While Call of Duty multiplayer may provide moments of adrenaline-fueled excitement, it also is a cesspool of frustration, rage, and questionable hygiene. Let's not forget about the whole aspect of the competitiveness of people who are really good at this game. Now we got to couple into that the whole other genre, a whole other mess, a whole nother freaking Pandora's box we can open up into, which would be the hackers, the cheaters. Then we can go into the skill-based matchmaking, which isn't working. It isn't working. Look at the freaking poll I just used. If almost all of us are experiencing a no-fun game and we're getting our asses kicked on a regular basis, who is the skill-based matchmaking protecting? I'll get into that in a few seconds here because I know what the answer is. And then we also got to talk about the EOMM matchmaking. That is an engagement optimization matchmaking. Is they formulating matchmaking into an optimization problem. They are using math, they are using all kinds of abstract numbers and calculations, and artificial intelligence are using it so that they are using ways to manipulate the game and manipulate your gameplay experience to maximize your fun, which makes no sense because no one's having fun. So obviously EOM was made by a bunch of people who are hired under DEI requirements, which is diversity, equality, and inclusion, not based upon merit or skill, because that shit ain't working at all, as well as the skill-based matchmaking. That isn't working as well. I got back to that like I said I would. Let's talk about skill-based matchmaking. My idea is this: the skill-based matchmaking protects two people. There's two groups of people in skill-based matchmaking. There is the super sweats, like the really super sweats. The people we are playing against we think are good. Like, no, the dudes playing in the skill-based matchmaking upper tier lobbies must be ridiculously good. And then there's protecting the potato morons, the kids who like eat glue, the men who probably have suffered some kind of car accident in their lives and they're living at home on some kind of disability and have suffered a brain injury. Those dudes, right? Those two lobbies, really bad and really good. And for people like us who are casual but still kind of good at the game, old school OGs or young people who are just like, taking video games not so damn serious and just want to have some fun, we're fucked. To put it bluntly, that's what's going on. We don't have anywhere. We're out in no man's land. We're in the desert. We're dying. We got no water. We got no protection. We got no sunblock. We don't have a GPS. We ain't got no cell service. We're out here by ourselves, balls blown in the wind, chapped lips, sunburnt, heat stroke, dying. Everyone else is having probably a good time because they're cheating, or they are really good, or they have a frontal lobotomy and they're in the really super slow lobbies protected. And we're out here in no man's land, the Bad Batch. And I don't think Call of Duty is for the casual player anymore. I think it's dead to us. We're too old, or we're young and we have other things to do and we don't have the time to try to take this so serious like an Olympic sport. And I don't see how this is going to get any better. And the problem is this, is that it kind of is better. And that is the disgusting addiction of this game, because it kind of is, because this is what happens. The next Call of Duty is coming out from Treyarch, Black Ops Gulf War. It's going to come out, and it's happening right now. When it comes out at the beginning, there's a lot more casuals, a lot more just normal people playing the game. So there's a lot bigger player pool of just not so super amazing players that you actually will get to populate lobbies, and then we get to more or less casual experience because we're not just playing against a bunch of sweats. But after a couple months, the excitement and those kinds of people who are just casuals kind of like get fed up and they have our stuff going on, they leave. And the only people left playing the game are the super sweats. So there's very few casual people to populate lobbies and a lot of super sweats. So the skill-based matchmaking or the matchmaking skill-based matchmaking, like that even works. EOMM manipulation algorithms where they're trying to mess with your mind to try to get you to stay and play the game, which obviously doesn't work. DEI hires, like I said before, because I don't want to play this game. You don't want to play this game. Who the hell wants to play this game? I'll tell you who wants to play this game. I do. Watch my Twitch stream. It's amazing. I've got 1 follower. Woo! Fuck you, you dumb kid. No one cares about your damn Twitch channel. And then we're getting our asses kicked. That's the problem. So it restarts over again, and then the hype comes out, and I can prove this. You know how I can prove this? Go back and play old Call of Duties. Go back and play the older Call of Duties where the sweats and the people trying to make a living who think they're a Twitch streaming professional, God controller, Slander-looking radar mash type nerds are not populated and playing the game. Go back and play it. It's actually not bad. They're actually pretty fun. The skill-based matchmaking isn't really a problem there because, like I said, there are not many sweats. There's older dudes, just people playing the game. So that might be the purpose. That might be the answer, which is also kind of not the answer because I don't want to play older Call of Duties all the time just to get a more casual, fun experience. I want to play the newer Call of Duties because the older ones get boring because we've been playing this franchise for a long time. So you know what? What's that there, Ghost of 8? Here's the answer. I'm going to tell you the answer, you stupid idiot. Just quit playing the goddamn game. Well, I can't. You know why? Because I'm addicted. You're addicted. And it's hard to find any other game that's a first-person shooter that isn't a goddamn sweat fest nowadays. So it's like, pick your poison. I'll tell you what you could do. You could just go out and work out. Shut the fuck up. I want to play some video games. I'm not trying to get healthy up in here. Nonetheless, got a little carried away there. Dan went off the rails. Apologize about that. Let's bring it back. Casual Call of Duty's dead. And that's the point. And I don't think there's much we can do about it. Thank you for watching the video. I'm the Ghost of 8. Love you guys. Stay tuned for some more amazing content on this channel. And take care of yourself.